Okay, so we're gonna get into it. Aloha, everyone. I'm Reed.
Glenn
That's
here.
Glenn. We're gonna be continuing our three-part series and rounding it off with just went for a brain fire with entry orders, the types of orders in the market. If you go to our Hawaii Trading Academy website, you'll see that um, at the bottom of the page it says articles here. If you click articles, there's a few posts here to help you or help any trader seeing what it is. We got entry order versus market order here. And you could click here and this will this will basically give you a general concept. This isn't the one I'm going to click on, but this is a general topic of what they are. And we'll dig into it. And seeing that most of the prop fund companies, they use MT4 Trader, which is the MetaTrader 4 platform. We wanted to make a graphic on how to enter the markets and what they mean as far as the orders go. So you have a market order, which is entering the market live. You have a buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, and sell stop. And we'll go over it more in detail um, after. I just wanted to show you guys that these visuals help me a lot in understanding what type of orders there are. And so yeah, Glenn, you want to go in more detail?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Um, yeah, you can start off with the market order. And so the difference between a market order is the market is going and whatever quote you see of current price, right? So let me use some visuals. Okay, I'll take over the screen share real quick.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
So like this
and
is
it's
trading view. Um, and this is just a sample. So like market order, we have on the right side over here, our watch list. And this is what you're gonna see on the screen quotes, right? So like you'll see all these. So like euro yen, 129.43, 47. That is your market price right now. If you were to try to get in this trade, get into this market, say you want to buy, it will get you a fill as close as possible to this quote that you're seeing right here. Because it's just marked, that's what market price is right now. For example, you go to the food land right now, try to buy a pound of poke. Market price, it's like 28 bucks or something, right? And so then I'm over to looking for the frozen, which is not market price. It's half the price. So market price, you're always going to get in for whatever the market is at the time. Say so right here, this USD CAD setup. I see like this is a daily bar. And say I use levels. I want to buy off of this support, right? Where are my blue lines at? Let me go zoom in. Okay, cool. So if your strategy, you're trying to get in closest to this bar as possible, it'd be best for you to do a limit order because you can get the price. But say price is already up here and you just so happen to log on and you're like, I know it's still gonna go up. Then you can just go in, do a market order, and it'll fill you where this bar is forming right here, which is 1.253 and as far as that market orders, we're going to be sharing that. Like personally, I use market orders majority of the time, and as far as Reed, he likes to use limit orders, and we both have our reasons why, because that part of executing a trade is regarding our strategy. And certain
Yes.
market conditions will force you to either use only market orders or use limit orders. Meaning, say, when last year, March, when the market went crazy, right? It's very volatile. Prices just hitting everything. It'd be highly unlikely for you to try and get a fill at a price you want because market's moving so fast. So if you want to jump on that kind of market condition, it'd be best to get market order. And so that's where that market order is there for, to get just that instant fill, you know. And it always goes back to your trading plan, what kind of risk you're going for, you're comfortable with. Because and another thing to consider when you're doing market orders is the spreads. If you're trading off time, very volatile times, market price can be at 1.29, but the spread is like 70 pips or something, or the gap, you might get filled way down there, or you know what I mean, the difference of. Those are just a few things to consider when using market orders. Um, but like I said, it goes back to what you're comfortable with, what your strategy calls for, and what you see in the markets.
Absolutely. Yeah, nice. Sorry to kind of just throw that on you there.
Right.
But yeah, so this is an example
Hmm.
here of an entry order. Um, so what I like about entry orders, so I'm basically the opposite of Glenn. I started with market orders. I was losing too much, so decided to go with limit orders or entry orders on Wanda and MT4. They call it limit orders. So essentially, what I did is this is a bearish market here. So I wanted to continue the short, but I wanted the market to confirm that for me. And if we just look here, price rejected this area with a low test reversal and just shot straight up. However, if I put it in a market order right here where my cursor is, if I put entered there, oops, cancel that. If I entered there, I would have been taken out for a loss. So for my strategy, it's saved me a lot of money. So I just want to show one more example here. This one is kind of insane. Like it literally kept me out of the market just by a few pips. So this is another example of entry order just saving me money and saving me a loss. And this is just like one reason why I like limit orders over market orders. However, I do place market orders. Like Glenn said, it's just dependent on the type of market we're in. So if we're in a trending market and if the price is continuing, I'll actually go with a market order. And then if price is kind of in a correction phase and I'm waiting for price to break out of a level, like for example, this candle right here, I would put a bull entry level, and bull, let's see, bull buy stop order here. And then it would take me in. I want the market to take me in. I don't want to like rush a trade. So I also want to highlight that although we have it on our Hawaii Trading Academy website, we also have it on the Mighty Networks here. And you could right click these images and save them. So if you're ever curious on like, okay, what kind of order do I want? Do I want price to come back down and go up? And I'm looking for a buy, then it's a buy limit order on MT4. And then buy stop is usually what I do. So I want price to confirm my entry and continue up. Sell limit, basically the opposite of buy limit, and a sell stop is opposite of a buy stop, which is I'm letting the market take me into the bear market. So it's not too complicated, but it is in the beginning when you're not familiar with the type of orders. So just keep that in mind of the type of orders we have in the market.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it's really
how's
real
it
easy,
through?
real easy.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to share what it looks like as far as creating an order ticket. And now it might vary based on what platform you're using, but we're just using this example strictly for what we're doing here and what the topic is. Oh wait, that's not it. Share my screen. Where is it? This one. So this is where did it go? Okay. Let me share this one. Can you guys see this little box here?
Yep.
Okay. So this is a entry order ticket. Now, we kind of covered just very simple limit orders or market orders, right? And so when you're submitting a trade, you're going to see something like this. You're going to see either buy or sell options. You're going to see the quantity. So if you're trading Forex, they go by units sometimes. They go by 1 unit, which is like one lot, right? Then you go micro lot. So this is a futures market. So you're going to go by contracts. So we'll go one, and then the symbol is usually what future market you're trading, either a pair. Is it going to be Euro, USD, whatever, right? But in this case, this is a futures market. So we'll just go S&P, right? So I want to buy S&P one, we'll do one contract. And then right here, we have our options. So these are the more in-depth type, if you guys can see all this. So you have the market limit, you have a stop limit, market if touch, market on open. So like you can start playing around with these are more a little bit in depth. You're preloading your orders and people do use these, right? So say we'll just do a market order and the flag, oh, where is it? Okay. Sorry, going too fast. We'll do a limit order and you see this flag. This means when I'm submitting a limit order, say I want to buy a specific price, I want to buy 100. Yeah. And when I submit my order ticket to my broker, this is what it's going to be. This is pretty much the instructions of what you're telling your broker to do. Now, the flag means when does this order ticket expire? In the case you don't get filled at 100. If price is trading at 120 and you're like, give me in at 100, no matter what, you have all these different options. So end of the trading day, meaning 11 a.m. our time, that's when your order will just be canceled automatically if it doesn't get filled. If trading is continue to stay at 120 and you're trying to get a limit order at 100, and you don't get a fill, meaning you don't get in the market, then your order ticket will just canceled. You won't get in. Good to cancel. This is something I use all the time. This is where your order ticket will remain valid until you cancel it. Now, you're taking a responsibility as a trader to handle this order ticket. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be valid, and if you forget about it, days, weeks, and you get a fill. Say market's trading at 120, you get a fill at 100 to buy, and market dumps if without a stop loss. You're gonna get that call from your broker. So be careful with this good to cancel. I mainly just use these two, day or good till cancel. And then, right, like I said, if you're gonna be able to control the price you get in, right? Based on what level you want to trade. And once you set those up, I always double check my order tickets because I will screw up. I have, and they cost me money. But those are just those errors that you're going to have to go through yourself and experience those things. So for example, it wouldn't be wise to rush to put in an order because you're trying to get in the market. You're gonna mess up and kick yourself in the butt. So I usually, when I get to this point, I do a re-review. I'm like, okay, I want to buy one contract, this market, limit order, good to cancel. Okay, transmit, boom, one click. And that's gonna submit instantly almost to your broker, and then they're gonna try to get you into the market. So yeah, I just want to use this as a just a simple, what do you call, exercise, a visual on what it looks like. Because essentially you're
Nice.
just telling your broker, giving them instructions on what to do with your account.
Cool. Yeah. I'll go off of what you're talking about, Glenn. So I have the MT4 trader here. And sorry, I don't have a really nice, like it's on not on the desktop, but if you could see this, it's market execution on the top. Then we have buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, and sell stop. So that's essentially like what you could, I'm showing on the screen here. Sorry, I don't know if you could see that. It's really bad, but that's how MT4 looks. And so like you could choose what type of order you want. And yeah, that's just, I wanted to share that. That's how MT4 looks. You place your price and your stop loss, and your take profit. You could also set the expiration, and that's essentially what Glenn was talking about to go to close, or you could set a specific time frame of when you want that trade to close.
Is that
Like
MT4? You
yeah,
got?
that's
Oh,
MT4.
mine looks so different. I guess mine because it's on Android looks way different.
Oh, or is it what about, you sure you don't have MetaTrader 5?
This is 4. Let
Oh,
me
no
check.
way. Huh, that's funny.
Yeah. So like,
But I mean, you still have the orders though, right?
yeah, I do have the order. Well, no, it's just here. I wonder if I could focus in.
The
Like,
glare, bro.
sorry. It just tells me like how many lots, and then it just asks me where the stop is and target profit, and then buy or sell market. Maybe it's
Huh.
a setting, bro. I don't know.
I don't know, but it explains it. Like, so if you don't know what a buy limit is, pull up this sheet, guys, and like you'll be like, oh, so that's what a buy limit is. I'm waiting for price to come back down to a level to go to continue up. So,
Yeah,
or reverse it.
yeah,
Uh,
perfect. Sell
Very
limit
good.
opposite. If you're going opposite direction, you're
Yep.
expecting to short the market. You want to short at a certain level, certain price. Same
Yep.
thing.
After a little pullback, you're waiting for a pullback and then continue drop, and then buy stop, sell stop.
Yeah,
So
you can briefly talk about that.
these ones,
Yeah,
yeah. So I'll pull up a trading view real quick, show you guys how I would look at it on a live market.
yeah.
So let's see. I'll just pull up odd yen. All right, actually, that's a good one. Euro. Can you see the screen? All right, cool. So this is an entry order, and what kind of entry order? It's a sell stop. So a sell stop, we'll go back here. It's this right here. So this is exactly what I'm looking for in the market. Order placed below market price in anticipation of a short continuation. So I place the entry order here below price. Price is up here currently. I'm
Question,
waiting for
question.
an, yeah, what's up?
When you have your the boxes up there, that does
Yeah.
that contain a live order too?
This in here?
Yeah.
No, so this is just
Oh, visual.
the stop loss range.
Okay.
So I set my stop loss here just above the EMAs. And so I'm just waiting. So like if I move it over, it doesn't mean like I'm live. And again, remember this is trading view. So this isn't a brokerage. I could put my price here. It doesn't mean I'm actually in the trade.
Okay.
So it's not it's not connected to any broker. Um, I think that would be a little dangerous. But yeah, so yeah, just use this for analysis specifically. Yeah. So anyway, this is a sell stop. But let's say I deleted this and I wanted to go buy stop. So I would actually put the buy here, stop just below the nearest low or recent low. And this would be a buy stop. So we'll go back here, and this is what I'm placing. Order place above market price in anticipation of a long continuation. So I'm right now it's a mini bull run, and I'm placing it above market price because I'm anticipating a continuation of the market to continue. And then finally, market. So if I wanted to enter this right away, it'd be at the nearest available price that the market lets you in, or the brokerage lets you into the market. So if I enter live right now, this is where I would be at. And then the price would just fluctuate wherever which way. They would take me in or continue on and take me out for profit, for 1.27 profit on this specific example. So yeah, so that's 3. So I want to go over just the last 2, which is sell limit. So we'll do a sell limit here. So sell limit is I'm waiting for price to come here, tag me into this trade and drop. So I'll just draw this here. So I hope price, or my probability if I'm trading, is I'm waiting for the market to come here and then continue on down, because it's a bearish run right now, overall bearish run. So that is a sell limit. And finally, a buy limit. So order placed below market price in anticipation of going long. So let me just delete this stuff. So I'm going to place it below for a long. So on this one, through probabilities and through testing, I'm looking at the market thinking that, okay, the chart's showing me that if it rejects this 50 EMA level, it'll drop back down and continue onwards. So this is a buy limit. So I hope that kind of cleared things up for you guys, made it a little bit more clear with the live market here moving. And if you're confused, feel free to ask any questions, or if we need to clarify some things for you. But yeah, that's the majority of the types of entry orders that you're gonna need to know to enter these markets.
For sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
entirely up to you as a trader. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to just share, one more visual of just another example of kind of how I use my orders, right? So if you guys can see this on the right side over here, we have this long green vertical column, and then you got the red column. Yeah, you guys see that?
Yep.
And so what this is called is a depth of market. So I first showed the order ticket, which is a manual ticket that you can use to submit a trade, right? Because like you're analyzing the chart and you're like, okay, I see a setup. Now I have to go and submit a ticket to go get filled, right? Going back. So this is a live market, live trade. So on the right here, it says where the yellowish highlight, that is your current price. And then the red is your current sell or bid, ask price. And then the green is bid. And so with this setup, you're able to go ahead and click. You can use this as a tool to trade. It has these buttons down here. Say you want to buy market, sell market, cancel or exit market. You can reverse and cancel. You have all those options. It's one click. Some traders, they love they'll just do hotkeys. You know what I mean? They'll be quick, right? So you can set up your trading platform to be like that. I personally like the DOM. So let's go like to the a more liquid market with the DOM. So you can see a little bit of fluctuation right here on the right side. You're going to see like these on the red column. These are the pending orders. See, maybe these are like sell limits right here. And then on the right, on the green, those are buy limit orders waiting to get filled. So when you submit a buy limit order, let's look at 1504, 1549. Let's say I want to get a buy limit here. I'll submit an order, and then you're going to see price. Like you see the 7 right here, how it's just hanging out right there. When you submit your order, that 7 will turn to 8. And so like you're waiting in line almost. You know what I mean? Because you're not the only person in the world trying to get a fill on that price. Does that make
So there's only
sense?
7 people before you.
Yeah, kind essentially on this particular broker in this particular market right now.
Okay.
So
I wonder if that represents like a million, like 7 million
who
people.
knows? I don't know what the unit
Yeah.
is, but yeah. Um, well, I mean the current, let me see. They have the current volume, 33,000 right now. 33,000 trades have been moved today
Oh,
during overnight session. So
neat.
yeah, like this is just a visual. Say you want to get in, 1550, you're gonna see your limit order get filled here, and then you just gotta wait. You're gonna wait for market to just come dip to your level and then hopefully go in your favor. Like I said, this is a tool you can see. Oh, I see chat. Okay. Yeah, awesome. So you can use this as a tool if your trading platform has it, play with it. You can set this up where you can, whenever you put in a buy limit or sell limit, you can have an automatic stop loss set as well. So say you want to get a limit at 50, 51, and then you're like, I'm gonna risk 10 pips on the trade. So you can set it up for what 10 pips automatically, boom, your stop is gonna be there, you know. And so those are things you can just play around with. And it's out there for you to use, especially if you're day trading, scalping, you're gonna want to get familiar with putting in the correct orders quickly, right? Because you're anticipating markets to be moving quickly, getting in and out, taking a few pips here and there, or whatever your strategy might be. That's what that part is, and that's how crucial it is making the correct orders. Because, like I said, um, when I create my own order tickets, I have to do a double check because there are times where I screw up and I do lose money. But you got to catch it real quick, you know?
Yeah, I have a funny story. When just recently in June, I entered a market. I was in a meeting. I entered off of a market order into the market. After the meeting, about an hour later, I went up, I checked it, and it was running about 2%. Whereas I capped my loss at -1%. So it was running -2%. And it kind of like, it was like a jab in my heart because I realized I didn't put a stop loss. I didn't do what Glenn was saying. Like I entered, I rushed it. I entered, I saw the market. Okay, boom. I put my phone down because we weren't supposed to be on our phones. And then I realized until it was running way too negative that I didn't put a stop loss. And I should have double checked everything. I'm like, Glenn, I like to double check everything as well. But, you know, like what I'm trying to say is like, even traders who's been in this game, we all make mistakes, but it's to limit those mistakes. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's all. Always double check. Make sure you have a stop loss. It's like the golden rule of trading.
Yeah. I was trying to log into like a demo so I can, we can just show.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun, huh?
Yeah, just do
But
some
like take a
press the button.
consensus. Be like, should we do market? Should we do limit? Should we enter?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like you could do that
that's
with
good.
trading view. Be like,
Can
hey, what do you
you?
guys want to do here?
Oh
What do you
yeah.
guys want to
Can you create the orders in TradingView in the
uh I mean, I could place it as if yeah, I can't place like an
here,
actual.
let me this, I don't know, it might be confusing though if I show this one.
Yeah, I mean, we could go off the minute chart. that'd be the only way to really get a live feedback of our type of order.
Let's see.
Let's see. So Anthony, I'm looking at the chat. It says when you made a trade order on TradingView on MT4, it was showing. Are you saying that you tried to place an order on TradingView?
Okay, so what was happening was when I put the order on MT4 on TradingView, it wasn't showing. I don't know what had happened. In the beginning, it was.
Did you link TradingView to your brokerage?
Yeah.
Actually, I did not link any of my brokerage accounts to TradingView. I like to just keep it separate. So
okay, so
that's something
I would have to.
Into.
I would have to unlink that.
Who's your broker?
Oanda.
Oanda? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it should be fine. I would probably reach out to Oanda, be like, hey, how do you properly connect TradingView?
Yeah.
Because it should work. It should work. I mean, I know they're partners.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out because I shop everything from TradingView and I just went straight to my MT4 and did all my trading on there. I've been doing good because I only do small kind change when I trade.
Right.
So no, that's smart. It's good. Trade small. You don't have to trade with a lot of money. You're trying to get your trading plan down first. That's why the type of strategy you want to trade in the beginning. You don't trying to make the buku bucks in the beginning.
Buku. Lamborghini.
All right.
But yeah, yeah, I don't have my demo set up, so I would love to we can just go in full blast.
Teach them what not to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have the minute chart on TradingView. We could do like market order, pretend market order.
If you can, that'd be cool. Just for visuals.
Sure, why not?
Just for kicks.
All right, so let's take a consensus here. What are we looking at here, guys?
What is this?
Euro good. Odd. We'll analyze it together. So yeah, this is Euro odd.
Full short, man. Nah.
Yeah, full short. So if we wanted to short this, I think a limit order would be, but what kind of limit order would it be? Be a sell limit. So if we're trying to enter short here, we would want to put a limit order like something like this. Let's make this guy real tight because we're going to get back into the market if it doesn't pull. So we'll wait for this next minute. So we're not in it yet. So the next bar at 38. Oh, just happened. Let's see what happens here. It says 738. This is the minute chart, by the way. So it's not like a monthly or anything. This one up here represents a minute. And so yeah, we'll just sit and wait. So when I first started trading, I don't know about you, Gun, but this is how I started, man. Like I would like literally go down to the smallest time frame and just try to trade. But actually I would trade off of demo. So we'll wait for this to do whatever it's got to do, and then it'll enter us into the market. Because right now this market, it would technically be live right now. As far as the limit. So boom.
You got him.
Hey, good call, Glenn. Good call, Glenn.
Come on, man.
So this one right here is a sell limit. So now if like we're really tight on our stop loss at 17, but we're hoping that it will go down here, something like this. Yeah. Go through. So this is a sell limit. Sell limit. So we're live. We're in it. Yeah. So this is. Let me just also point this out. So if we actually entered this market with, let's say, our brokerage or Oanda, I'm pretty positive we'd get taken out by spreads alone, just because this is on the minute chart. And on the minute chart, you'll not get in the market with just a 0.17, because I think just the commit or the spread alone is a certain amount. And then
Right.
on top of that, your brokerage will actually take a commission to the cent, a commission off of your trade as well. So you're looking at spreads and you're looking on top of that commission that the broker will take, or they call it financing. That's what the brokerage officially states it as. So you would definitely be get taken out as soon as it gets entered. So just keep that in mind when you do enter the market, like Glenn mentioned, spreads.
Yeah, I was able to activate paper trading on TradingView. Let me share.
Cool. Oh
Share
yeah, yeah. Do it.
my screen. Okay, cool. Let me cool. So just say, yeah, this is a pound yen. Um, oh, look at that, huh? So I say I wanna
$100,000.
say I wanna buy. So I go right click. Well, okay. Where did it go? Trade. Create new order. Are you guys able to see the little box?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So say I want to do a limit order, right? And say I have a level at 850.0 because, say I want to buy, yeah, look, previous support, okay? They use units. So what is this? A micro lot, yeah? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just do that. So I'm not particularly sure on this tick part. I don't know if you're familiar with that, Reed.
Uh, I know bid and ask are two different types,
Okay.
but I'm not sure with the numbers. It's been a minute.
I guess okay. I think I kind of see it. It's based on the current bid and ask. And then
Nine
this is like
pips.
your like leeway kind of, yeah, plus or minus.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
so say I want to buy, let's go back to 850. That's my price. And I want to set a stop loss, right? And so this tool, oh look, I better go get in now. The price is over there.
Oh wait, calm down,
Yeah,
breathe.
calm
We're
down.
here.
Okay, so
Wait, we're not trying to rush.
say you have this is a cool thing. So it has 25 pips stop loss and it tells you what price it is. I usually go off of price, say how much breathing room I want to give it. So, but let's just go 25 pips, So, and so I got that. I got my entry, I got my stop, and I'm gonna go submit. And boom, it has been executed. So you're gonna see it placed first. That means it's in queue. Your market, the broker has it in queue. Then when it says executed, then it's good. So I'm filled right now, minus 16 cents because market is just continuing its way down. And it's gonna show your entry on this chart, right? This is a 5-minute chart.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got to fill. What did I get to fill? So even though I put my limit price at 151.85, the broker filled me at actually a little bit better, 0.845, because I guess this when I entered this down bar got me in. And so it's not always crucial. I mean, you won't always get a fill to the T, is what I'm saying. It's very hard. So that's creating a ticket. And say I want to adjust my stop. Say I want to tighten it because you know what? It's not looking good, guys. I'll put a 10 pip stop. And so right here. So all I did was adjust. Yeah, you can click and drag. That's cool. So you can click and drag. and it'll tell you, and then you have to click modify. Every time you want to change your order, you're gonna have to confirm it if you're trading off the chart. Like I said, if you go back to your order ticket, it should be there, and then you can modify it there. If you're on the desktop, you can always use the chart to click and drag, which is cool. Super easy nowadays. But yeah, I mean that's exactly what we kind of went over. Market orders. Say I want to go into a different market, and then so whatever is happening, there's a big bar on the pound USD. I'm going to new order. I'm going to market. As you can see, there is no price I'm entering, but I do still want to have a stop loss. I'm going to still same thing. This is your lot size, 1,000 units, right? So I'm going to go I want them to short, make sure I'm going to short market with my stop loss. Boom, I'm in. You see how even though price is currently at 0.3922, I got to fill at 0.3921 because that is what the broker was able to get me in. And you can see my stop is there. So it's very simple. Like when you're creating those order tickets, these tools are there for you to just go in and take advantage of, and it'll save your butt in the end. You know, you guys got it? Makes sense?
It
Sweet.
does.
Sweet. So I mean, yeah, that's out there. It's very useful. Get familiar with it, get comfortable with it, because when you're trading, you already got to deal with the emotional ride of the markets, right? Now imagine if you're emotional, you're not in a calm state while creating that order ticket, what's bound to happen, right? So make sure you set parameters on how to create those order tickets, and then just go for it. So yeah, I think that kind of like sums up tonight's topic.